Um, Sad to say, I've heard many Orthodox Christians say, "Oh, we have a more Jewish view of the afterlife." Because if you look at the what's it called, the Hasids, it almost sounds like they have an Orthodox view of the afterlife, except the fact that they believe the Jews will be near to God and learning about the Torah, and everybody else will be somewhere else. But there's no distinction between real heaven and hell, and they say, oh, it sounds more like the Orthodox view that shows that we're from the Jews. Um, Wait a second, excuse me. Look at history. How long has the Orthodox Church been around? How long and where did these Kabbalah teachings come from? I know we could say mystically, oh, the Jews, oh, they come from Enoch, or they come from all these ancient things. Just like when people say the Freemasons come from the Temple of Solomon and all this kind of strange stuff. But where actually, when these groups formed, where did they come from? We see they came from the Middle Ages in Russia, and they would have heard continually the afterlife uh, in the Orthodox sense. Because remember, traditionally, the Jews didn't really have an afterlife, and then when they did, it looks more like fundamentalist Christianity if you just read the writings. Now, it is painfully obvious to see that this thing that people, oh, the Jewish afterlife, much more there. That's the Orthodox afterlife, hijacked and taken away and brought into Judaism and Judaized to make it look a lot uglier, so that you still have this weird type of racism even in heaven, which is disgusting. So, and it keeps getting brought up. It's like, okay, well, I mean, that's just ridiculous. I mean, that's like I mean, it's almost can be compared to nothing. It's like if I started a group called the Ancient Order of Abraham, and then I were to adopt all these Jewish ideas and say that, oh yeah, the Jews got this from me because we say we go back to Abraham, they say they go back to Moses or Maimonides, or I mean, this is really foolishness. If people like the Orthodox view or the Jewish view of the afterlife, come to the Orthodox Church. We have a pure or better way, and we're not racist. Ethiopia, Rome, uh, Mongolia, Libya, all these places were Orthodox, and they never heard or talked about racism, except that which was put on them by the Jews, saying, well, Jews and the Greeks. All right, so that's my view on it. That's just the fact. We've been talking, I mean, yeah, we've described our afterlife for centuries upon centuries upon centuries. They claim they had the same version of the afterlife, and we took it from them, but they never wrote it down or talked about it until Lubavitch rabbis and all that weird Hasidic stuff. So just use your brain. We didn't get our afterlife from them. They got their afterlife from us, and they distorted it into something ugly. Peace.